Shadow Isles is one of the most consistent comps in the game right now, and that's because of its sole unlock mechanic, which makes it incredibly reliable for top 4s while still having a high cap. It's also super simple to play, but if you want to place higher than everyone else, there are a few key optimizations you need to know. So first, because this comp is strong and usually uncontested, we recommend playing it every single time you hit a Viego 2 before stage 2. You can also play it with a 2-1 Viego 2, unlocking Yorick on 2-2, but only do this if you have good item, and can build a board. Additionally, the Stars Are Born augment is a great augment for this comp, since it guarantees you Yorick 2 in the next shop, stabilizing your early game. Since most of your units are unlockables, your stage 2 boards are relatively limited. The strongest opener is 1 Warden plus 1 Quick Striker plus your 2 Shadow Isle units. If you don't have a Warden, you can play any 2-piece frontline like 2 Juggernaut or 2 Bruiser, but make sure to swap them out as soon as you hit a Warden. You should freely slam items on Viego, who is a hybrid fighter, since AP items can go on Thresh later and utility items are very strong on this comp, and AD comps will always go on Callista. For Callista, you ideally want 1 mana item, preferably Shojin, and 2 damage items like GS, DB, Strikers, or even IE if you don't have a Vanquisher. Item priority goes like this: Callista items, utility items like Sunder and Burn, Thresh items, and finally tank items. Thresh items can overlap with utility items like Morello or Void Staff, which are both excellent on him. Otherwise, a mix of AP and healing items is best in slot, but his itemization is very flexible. For augments, on stage 2, ideally take Econ, but items are also good if you can win streak. On stage 3, take items or Econ if you're still missing them, and finally on stage 4, you almost always want combat. Your goal is to be on level 8 on 4-2, then roll for Braum, Loris, Nautilus, Seraphine, Callista, and a Vanquisher, either Ambessa 2 or Fiddlestick. If you hit an early Ornn or Azir, you should play them, but don't greed if you already have a stronger unit and are low HP. Seraphine 2 is always stronger than Azir, but Ornn can be played for the entire game after his buffs. Once you unlock Thresh, play him over Viego. On stage 4, if you're close to unlocking Thresh, usually 10 or fewer souls away, you can drop Viego for another stronger unit like a Warden. Your late game cap is Azir over Gwen, Fiddle 2 over Ambessa, Thresh, Ornn, and either a Shurima unit or an upgraded 5 cost such as Shyvana or Lucian Senna. One important thing to understand is that Shadow Isle souls are standardized. That means no matter how many units you kill or you don't, you will unlock units at almost the exact same time every game, as long as you keep Shadow Isles in. That looks like Gwen on 2-6 or 2-7, Callista on 3-6 or 3-7, and Thresh on 4-6 or 4-7. That's everything you need to know to dominate lobbies with Shadow Isles this patch. And subscribe for more tech and guides in the future, and for more Viego 2s on stage 1 this patch.